What's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? I'm wicked excited myself. Going to make a character streaming. I've never done that before, so this should be interesting. So all I know so far is that I threw a poll up on Twitter, and it came back saying to play a rogue. So far, that's literally all I know is that I'm playing a rogue. So I guess we're at level 10 rogue, I should say, level 10 rogue. I am completely open to suggestions for what race I should be or what archetype I should go down. So feel free to toss some suggestions. I'll read them momentarily, and we'll see what we come up with. But without further ado, why don't we switch on over to bam? All right, Maggie's one shot. Let's join this game and see what's going on over here. Woo-wee! I'm excited. I'm excited. All right. Someone's saying swashbuckler. You know what, swashbuckler? That's I think I could pull that off. I think I myself can be a swashbuckler. So I'm pretty. You know what I just realized? We are coming to this realization right now that apparently Tantus is playing. Tantus is playing. Is this blah blah blah? Yeah. So I guess he's replacing somebody else. Mathis didn't tell me he's not playing. I know Avic was super stoked to be playing, so I'm gonna guess Jesse dropped, or maybe Maggie wanted to add in a fifth player. But it looks like Tantus is gonna be playing with us, so that's pretty cool. Here we go. All right, my stats. Oh man. All right. Well, let's get this started. By the way, if we get this done fast enough, just as the quick little twofer, if we get this done fast enough, I'm actually going to not just make my character. I've been tasked with making Mathis's character as well because he's super lazy, and I am leaving that one entirely up to you guys. Like, I mean, whatever suggestions you want for me to make Mathis play, it's open. So, I mean, let's get down. I hope you don't mind the music. This is the kind of music that I would usually listen to whenever I do like dev work or whatever it is. It's just something that kind of like quiets the noise in the back of the head and gets things started. So, let's see. Races. What suggestions have we had so far? Some highs, level 10s. Yeah, I know. Ollie, level 10. I was like, in a day? Level 10? I gotta make 2 of them? Oh God, so much work. Thanks, Maggie. Okay. Thank you. I'll get on it. Let's see. Halfling. Let's see, an elf, kobold. Kobold would be funny. Definitely thinking swashbuckler. Swashbuckler sounds fun. Let's see. Okay. Dwarf, genocide. Oh, those are gonna be funny. See, dwarf, genocide, things like that are gonna be funny for Mathis. But I think halfling, rogue, swashbuckler is pretty. Oh, half elf. Ooh, half elf. Oh man. I don't know. Half elf is pretty tempting. I think I might have to go half elf. I mean, it's the +2 to charisma and +1 to each 2 different stats. That means with my stats over here, I get a 14. I can walk in with a 16 charisma and a 16 dexterity, as well as bumping that 11 up to a 12 somewhere. I don't know. That's pretty solid. And that doesn't even include. You know, Ollie, I only took a half elf in your game because you made me roll for stats instead of, you know, playing the way you're supposed to in 5e and doing point buy. And you know what? I rolled garbage. Okay, those stats are horrible, and so I had to play a half elf just to not die. So that's all I have to say to that. All right, I'm thinking half elf. I'm thinking half elf swashbuckler. That could be a lot of fun. All right, well, let's get the scotch in here. I'm chatting. My ice is melting. You know what? Erin did roll worse than me, Ollie. She may have rolled worse, but all I have to say is she is a better sport than I am. So she went and made herself that amazing druid to circumvent the bad stats. All right, let's get in this. We're here for a reason. Let's build a character. It's been decided. I am playing a half-elf rogue. I'm going to go with the swashbuckler archetype. I assume Maggie's just going to say yes to that because she didn't say otherwise. So we're just going to assume yes and hope all is good. Considering she was thinking about allowing me to make the Hengeyokai race from the 3rd edition Oriental Adventures book just so I can make Mike be a furry for funsies. I think she'll be okay with me being the swashbuckler. So half elf. We're gonna go rogue over here. I have to look up exactly what the swashbuckler does. Alignments. We're just gonna go TN for now, just because it doesn't really matter. Level is gonna be 10, which is insane. That's amazing. So level 10 is a rogue. I'm gonna get 2 stat boosts or grab a feat. I'll take suggestions on feats if you guys have any ideas on that. I'll take suggestions on feats. But all right, let's see. As a rogue, I get what, 4 proficiencies right off the bat. I'm actually gonna right over here grab. It's important to make sure you spell rogue, not rouge. It's a common misspelling. So, I have tons of stuff memorized, but one of the things I always like to do is cross-reference the books because while I do have stuff memorized, I have a garbage memory. So let's not rely on that for us building a character that Maggie can't kill so easily. It is for skills. 4 skills. Obviously, we need stealth. Obviously, we need sleight of hands. We're going to get some deception up in here because that's always fun. And investigation because it's Maggie. She's probably going to have some sort of shiesty stuff going on. Backgrounds. Ooh, anybody toss out ideas for backgrounds yet? Let's see. Any ideas for backgrounds? Don't know any rogue feats. Oh, let's do what you want. Ha, nice. Nice. Get DM approval later. I like it. I'm one of those DMs that I say, before you do anything, you run it past me. You run it past me first. It's super important. I'm wicked anal about that stuff. Ask poor Ollie. He can tell you. All right, let's see. Charisma. We're going to totally grab a 14 there, and we're going to turn it into a 16 without even using any of our level mod stuff. So, bam, 16 charisma right off the bat. We're going to grab a 16 dexterity by taking a 15 and using our +1 for being a half elf. Get ourselves a 16 dexterity without even blinking. Next important stat for me personally, I always like to be wicked smart. I'm a wicked smart guy. So I'm going to grab my intelligence, make this one a 14 as well with one of my other 14s. So far we have used a 15 and 2 14s. We have another 14 left. We're going to do Constitution. I get to be a tough little bastard. So I'm going to be a Constitution of 14. That leaves us with a 10 and an 11. I wish I could dump that 10 and just beef up another stat somewhere. But you know what? Yeah. Oh, that's a really good point. Perception is super important. Oh, you're right. Oh, man. But I might be able to get that off of the backgrounds. We'll look at backgrounds in a minute. So for now, whatever, we're good. We're going to go with what we have at the moment, and we're going to give ourselves the 10 wisdom. We're going to give ourselves the 11 strength, but with the +1 for the being a half-elf, we're going to get ourselves 12 here. And actually, as a half-elf, don't you get more skills straight up off of being a half-elf? I'm almost positive you even get 2 more skills. In which case, I'm going to grab Perception, because I can, because I'm a half-elf, and Insight, because I don't like when bastards lie to me. I think we're good here. Okay, awesome. Backgrounds. What do we have suggestions for backgrounds? Somebody said criminal, but come on, that's just too obvious. Like, I'm a criminal half-elf swashbuckler. I mean, pirate would be a better option. Yeah. Let's see. Let's look this up. Bam. Half-elf, let's see, half-elf racial traits, scrolling down. Skill, you gain proficiency in 2 skills of your choice. You get common, elven, and 1 other language of your choice, which I'll just ask Maggie, but that is in a second. Let's copy and paste this down here. Let's see, for my proficiencies, I'm going to be armor, light. I'm going to do crazy typos. This is actually a keyboard I don't usually use. I almost never use my PC for anything other than streaming. I use my my MaC for almost everything. So if I seem all wonky on my keyboard, I do apologize. I'm going to use the excuse that I don't usually use this keyboard. So let's see. Simple weapons and that crap. Sounds good. Let's elongate this area so I have space to see everything. And let's see. Hermit is legit. Ooh, Hermit is pretty legit. Makes no sense, but Hermit's pretty funny. Hermit swashbuckler. Oh. Let's see. I don't know. All right, let's see. We're going to do this. We're going to look up 5e backgrounds. I mean, it's more fun for me to pull this up on my computer than it is for me to just pull out a book and look at it that way like I usually do. Besides, the computer is going to have all the additional ones from the side, from like the splat books on here. So we're going to look at this really quickly. I like the idea of being a pirate. Jokes, insert joke here. I like the idea of being a pirate, so I'm going to put that off to the side. Folk hero is always fun because I get to be like a very Princess Bride. Yeah. Fun fact about Princess Bride. It actually says the words "as you wish" inside my wife's wedding band. That's right. Corny guy right here, in case you didn't know. Let's see. Ooh, Inheritor. That could be a lot of fun, depending on what it is she lets me inherit. If we're playing in Faerun, it could be a Moonblade. I inherit a Moonblade. It's like a lightsaber in Faerun. It's awesome. Totally want a Moonblade. Haunted one. I can go like, I've seen things that there are no words to define. You know, go that way. I think, and then Acolyte if I want to go super religious, but I just did that with Gray. So I don't know if I want to go Acolyte. Ooh, let's see. City Watch. Corrupt City Watch sounds fun. Okay, so it'll be Corrupt City Watch of a coastal town, which makes sense because it's from the Sword Coast Adventure Guide. And the last one I'm going to throw up here is Mercenary Veteran. All right, let's look through these options. I don't want to go Noble or Water David Noble or anything like that. I think that's it's a little too heavy-handed with the personality that I'm already going to have with this guy. So Sailor. Sailor gets me Perception, so I can move that to somewhere else, and Athletics. I get to have Vehicles, Water, Navigators, Tools, yay. A belaying pin. And some other equipment crap. Let's see. Variants, I get to be a pirate, which would be a lot of fun, but it's Ship's Passage. So this is going to be not useful whatsoever for this one shot, but who cares if you have fun backgrounds. Folk Hero. This one's going to get me Handle Animal and Survival, things that I have not found to be important so far. But Maggie did say in a Skype chat that she's going to take care of giving us mounts. So that could be super important for me. And Artisan Tool, I don't know what I'd pick. I'll leave that up to you guys if we go this way. Vehicles, Lands, could be fun if we're pulling a carriage. Let's see. Where's your special feature? Rustic Hospitality, that's right. People will give me their, they'll give me their, it's kind of like the Jesus move. You know what I mean? Like, oh, come on into our stable, and you can have a baby there. It's cool. We don't mind. Actually, when I think folk hero, what always comes to mind for me is, if you ever saw the movie Jack Reacher with, Shorty McShorty there, they're really good, like, you know, Ace, whatever his name is. So if you ever saw Jack Reacher, the scene where he just like gets out of the car that we just went through this crazy cop chase and everything, and he goes over and walks into a group of people in like a bus station, and a dude just hands him a hat, and he puts it on, and people drive past him and don't even notice him. To me, that's like the folk hero ability. People will go and try to help. Common folk will try to help you, so long as they don't go out of their way to put themselves in danger. It's like the quintessential moment of a folk hero for me. All right, Inheritor. Survival plus one of those. I actually don't care about any of those for this character. Gaming, sure, gaming set for gambling, musical instrument I don't care about. Language, And then I get some sort of inheritance. This is the attractive part. We'll come back to it. Haunted one, you know, I don't like the 1,000-yard stare. I'm not playing Rambo, so we're gonna skip that one. Acolyte. Let's go Acolyte over here. Insight and religion. So I get to add religion. Insight, get to move over to somewhere else. A couple of languages. We're going to straight up skip out of Acolyte. We did Gray. Gray was a lot of fun, but we've moved past Gray. We don't need to be religious this time. City Watch. Ooh. Athletics. And I get to move it Insight probably over to Acrobatics. 2 languages, which could be fun. Feature. I actually don't know this one off the top of my head. Your experience in enforcing the law and dealing with lawbreakers gives you a feeling for the local laws and criminals. You can easily find a local outpost for the Watch or similar organization, and just as easily pick up the dems of criminal activity in a community, although you are more likely to be welcome in the former rather than the latter. Unless I'm a corrupt City Watch member. then maybe, I don't know. Urban Bounty Hunter does have some great skills and whatnot, but I don't know. Yeah, we're going to avoid the Urban Bounty Hunter because I don't see myself as going that route, even though I understand the mechanical aspects of it, the feeling of it, So I'm thinking Corrupt City Watch, Inheritor we're going to skip over. I don't want to throw that much information at Maggie when I already have to make 2 characters. We're going to skip that one. Brings us to, Mercenary Veteran. I forgot I put something up here. Athletics and Persuasion. Okay, 2 skills I don't have yet. A gaming set. Totally going to play like poker dice or whatever that, what's-his-face plays on Witcher. I love that game. Oh, God, Witcher is such a good game. You know, I never even played the first Witcher. I actually, I watched somebody play it, a Let's Play on YouTube, and that was how I got through the first one to start playing the second one and whatnot. But hey, Let's Play is lots of fun. Mercenary Life. You know the Mercenary Life, as only someone who has experienced it can... Oh, that's right. I can get automatically identify people from this area, and I can... comfortable downtime. We're going to skip out of this one. It's nifty, but nah, we're going to skip out this one. Okay, Sailor, Folk Hero, and City Watch. Ooh. I guess... Okay, I don't know. Sailor, Folk Hero, or City Watch. Oh, God. Swashbuckler just pulls me to Sailor. The idea of being a pirate is just hilarious. Oh, I like it. Ship's Passage is not going to be useful, but the other abilities up here certainly can be. Folk Hero is, like, so the way I used to always play characters when I was younger, and having animal handling and survival is super useful. Ooh. I'm kind of thinking Folk Hero. You know what? I'm going to do this. I am heavily leaning towards Folk Hero, but I'm going to leave it to the dice. How about this? I roll a d20. If I get to a 1 to 7, it'll be Sailor. If I get 15 to 20, it'll be City Watch, and 8 to 14 will be Folk Hero. That's what we're going to do. 1 to 7, 8 to 14, 15 to 20. That's what we're doing. All right. All right, we're doing this. Doing this. Oh, man, I'm actually a little bit nervous about this, but here we go. It's an 8! Oh, woohoo! Yes! Oh, you almost missed it. Sweet, I get to be a Folk Hero. Awesome. Awesome. You know what's funny? I wonder if Tantus, who's currently in this game right now building his character, and apparently Maggie's in the game right now, I wonder if they realize that I'm doing a stream about this at the moment. I'm just going to say, hey, Tan, you realize I'm streaming this right now? Let's see if he pops on by and says hey. All right. Straw poll. Straw poll is a good idea. You know what? We're gonna do a straw poll. Firestorm. That sounds like a great idea. Ollie, if you want to set up a straw poll for what Mathis is gonna be, we first need to find out what class he's gonna be. Mind you, caveat: Mathis specifically asked for something simple because it is something he's gonna have to learn to do in literally a couple hours because he's getting ready for going to MomoCon this next week. So something simple. So we're thinking like fighter, barbarian, rogue, somewhere along those lines. But get a straw poll up there for the class slash, and we can figure out the archetype afterwards. And then we'll get another straw poll going for what his race is going to be, and that's where the fun part's going to come in, and his personality and all that. Oh, we're gonna have fun with Mathis. We're gonna have fun. Okay. All right, so we know that we're going to be playing a Folk Hero. Folk Hero gets me Animal Handling and Survival, which we don't already have. So let's throw those on there. Survival, Animal Handling, bam, good to go. Folk Hero also gives me this wonderful feature, Rustic Hospitality. So we're just going to, oop, that did not go well. That is still not going well, so we're just going to type that other part in there. We're just going to copy and paste this over in here. Rustic Hosp. Usually what I do is I copy and paste it in there, and then I crop it up considerably so I can remember what things, let's see, fit among them with ease. Honestly, since you are from the ranks of the common folk, you can fit among them with ease. That's enough text for me personally to remember what everything else does. So I'm actually going to delete the rest of this and remember the rest because I know that background well enough. Let's see, Artisan Tool, and guys, can you tell me what Artisan Tool I want to be? Oh, Mystic. Oh, Maggie will not allow a Mystic. Maggie will not allow a Mystic. Can you tell me what Artisan Tool I want? I mean, it might be funny if I start whittling animals just because Maggie's going to be the DM. So that could be cute and funny. You know, I mean, Scrimshaw is not an unrealistic thing to think of from a swashbuckler. You know what I mean? I'm pretty dexterous. I have my finesses and stuff. All right, Artisan Tool and Vehicle Land. So let's just copy and paste those over here for now. And we'll actually get them into the game. So over under tools, we're gonna say land vehicle. Proficiency, it's probably usually what's it called? Dexterity save, probably. I don't know. So we'll just put that there for now. We'll worry about the other one afterwards. This we're gonna say artisan tool for now. Once again, this one's probably going to be intelligence because it's more of like a building something. So we'll leave that there for now and leave it as to what it's going to be. You guys can totally come up with something. All right. I guess this is where we start getting to more of the nitty gritty, like the actual high level difficult. Oh, thieves tools. Can't forget I'm proficient with thieves tools. So thieves tools it is. I am terrible at spelling, so don't mind me. I'm a product of spell check. Leave me alone. I'm 31, okay? I grew up on Microsoft Word. I'm a product of spell check. Okay? Leave me alone. All right, here we are. Thieves Tools. Now we get to actually start adding in class features and all the other fun stuff because full hero's done. We're going to come up with a personality afterwards. So, yeah, we're going to come up with all that stuff afterwards. So we're going to close this. I don't necessarily like pulling from there. I like to come up with my own. So we're going to have fun with that in a bit. Let's go to the class. All right, never mind equipment. Actually, Maggie didn't even tell me what I'm allowed to get for equipment, so we're just going to assume the most basic of stuff at first. All the way up to level 10. Did we decide what my... Oh, yeah, swashbuckler. 5e swashbuckler. That should pull up the Unearthed Arcana for me. That's right, Waterborne, which is where the Minotaur comes from. Swashbuckler, let's see what they get before we go in crazy on this. Swashbuckler. Fancy footwork. Starting at 3rd level, your continuous blur of motion in battle as you dart in, attack, slip away to safety. During your turn, if you make a melee attack against a creature, that creature cannot make an attack of opportunity against you for the rest of its turn. That's amazing. That's actually half of the dash feat right there. That's really cool. Not dash, sorry. What's that feat called? You know what it's called. Mobility feat. That's wicked cool. I have no idea how to pronounce this. My French is terrible. It looks like Toujours et dos. Yeah, I went to Paris and I like studied to like make sure I could like not slaughter the language when I got there because I was like, I'm gonna be in Paris. I should be able to at least say like Bonjour, madame. Parlez-vous anglais? You know, or whatever it was. And oh man, I would just get faces. I would get faces like, stupid American, do not do our accent. You make us look dumb. And I'm like, okay, I won't do that anymore. Let's see. Ask Maggie. Oh, Maggie. Oh, Maggie. What's the rules for equipment? Do I get any bonus equipment for my half elf swashbuckler that I'm going to be playing with a full hero background? And Ollie is throwing up a straw poll, Maggie, in case you want to weigh in on the vote for what Mathis is going to be playing. All right. All right, here we go. Let's see. Your unmistakable confidence propels you into combat. Add your charisma modifier to your initiative rolls. Sweet. In addition, you can use sneak attack with any melee attack made against a target. Oh, that's amazing. So if I go mono, I get to just do sneak attack damage. That's crushing it. I get panache, which is amazing. I remember the panache feat back from 3.5. At 9th level, your charm becomes as sharp and dangerous as your blade. Haha, just like that line. As an action, you can make a charisma persuasion check contested by a creature's wisdom insight check. The creature must be able to hear you, and the two of you must share a language. It's a good thing I have a bunch of languages, huh? If you succeed on the check and the creature is hostile, it must target... Oh, okay. So more or less you're saying, get me, buddy. Get me. Lasts for 1 minute... or until you move further than 60 feet away. If you succeed on the check and the creature is not hostile, it is charmed for 1 minute. Oh, that's pretty friggin' sweet. Oh, man. I get to either, like, smile at the ladies or be like, how dare you, you heathen. Come in on guard. Or I'll come up with something. I've got time. Oh, man. All right, let's see. Maggie, did you tell me what I'm allowed to have for equipment? I'll get a gear. Okay. Okay, cool. Thanks, Maggie. I'll check it out in a bit. This is from pretty amazing abilities, but let's go back to what we were doing. Expertise. I believe as expertise, I'm going to have 2, and then is that 1 more at 6th level? Scroll down and check it out. Cunning action. All right, so in case you don't know what a rogue is, in case you're new to 5e and you don't know what a rogue is, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go through this a little step by step. So at 10th level, because that's what I'm making right now, I'm going to have a proficiency bonus of +4, which is amazing. It's already set for me up there. I love it. It's great. My sneak attack damage is going to be 5d6, but I just found out if I go mono-y-mono with somebody, I'm hitting them with an additional 5d6 damage. I can fight somebody with a toothpick and kill them. I'm totally thinking of a Chronicles of Riddick moment right now. That is amazing. Death by teacup. And at 10th level, I get another ability score improvement. I can have 3 of them? This is amazing. All right. At first level, I get that sneak attack, which generally speaking, you only get that when you have advantage on an opponent that you're attacking. I get that additional thing which I just said. I get expertise, which allows me to add double my proficiency bonus, which is an additional +4 to the skills that I choose. It's 2 at first level. I get more as I go on. I'm going to double check that number in a second. Then there's Thieves' Kit. More or less, I can do like sign language. I think it's inspired by Drow sign language from the Drist series. It's a cool ability. Not the most important thing in the world. But then I get Cunning Action. This is where they get amazing. Cunning Action looks amazing. All right. Yeah, 20 dex and a feat sounds amazing. I think it's Joka Bane. 20 dex and a feat does sound pretty good. I'm also thinking about beefing up that charisma a bit. So we'll get to that in a second. Expertise, 2 at first level. Then at 6th level, I get 2 more. Oh my god. Okay. God. All right. So to apply this expertise, which I know I get 4 of them, I'm going to go over to my settings wheel, and right over here in this middle area, it has all my skills set there for you. I can actually click on it and choose to add expertise to something if I want to. I have to choose something I'm proficient with. Well, obviously, I'm going to choose deception, because now we're going to look at my deception, and it's going to be a +11, and I haven't even touched anything else yet. That's amazing. I'm an incredible liar. I am allowing feats or ability score, just an FYI. Oh, thanks. I am totally probably going to go all ability scores, but I just want to be sure. Maggie, you're cool with Swashbuckler, right? I assume it's a yes. Just want to, make sure. Make sure you're cool with it. I have to ask. Maggie. All right. Let's see. I'm also going to be wicked good at stealth because I know they're going to send me in, and I'm going to be more capable than Rai and Otto put together. Investigation. I like the idea that my guy, things don't slip past him very easily. And then perception's wicked cool because I actually don't know this. This is a quick question for myself. I don't know this. If I choose this on perception, does that mean my passive goes up? Oh my god, my passive perception could be an 18. Holy crap. Ooh. I think I just, oh man. I think I just found out what I want. Okay. I think I'm good. So let's see. This is going to be... Oh, by the way, if you guys do choose... I should have said this at the beginning. If you choose a paladin for Mathis to play, it will be a Vengeance Paladin. It will be a Dwarven Paladin. And I'll be totally statting out that mother effer that is going to kill Thonk for me, finally. That is going to happen, okay? If you choose Vengeance Paladin... Dwarven Vengeance Paladin, that is what's going to happen. Mathis will play his own demise. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 expertise. I'm happy with what they are. We're going to go back over here. We're going to look at everything. I'm happy with this stuff. This all looks great. All right, now, next ability. We have our sneak attack. We know our sneak attack is going to be plus 66 damage. I think probably the best way to do sneak attack if I were to be PCing a character is to just have a separate sneak attack damage thing over here. So I'm actually going to call this one right here sneak attack. I honestly think this is the best way to do it. I'm going to turn off the attack part of it and just leave damage on, and this is going to be 5d6. And with this 5d6, you're going to put no modifier onto it right here. And that way, if I ever over here just kind of like click this button, it'll show sneak attack 15. And if you hover over it, you can see it's 5d6 rolled, a total of 15 damage. So, oh, I just noticed that Mathis said he was hosting me. Oh, thanks. Not Mathis, Tantus. Thank you, Tantus. Appreciate it. All right, so sneak attack 15. I like the way of doing that because then I can just do something like, let's say I have a rapier because I'm a swashbuckler and it's an OP weapon for a dex character. Leave me alone, okay? Rapier, dexterity, Let's just assume it's a basic rapier, no magic or anything like that inside of it. Dexterity. So I can do something like, I attack with my rapier. I got a 20. Sweet. I do 6 points of damage and sneak attack for another 17. Woohoo! I do 23 damage. That's the plan here. All right. Currently, Fighter and Paladin are the same guys. If you hop over onto that straw poll over there, I suggest you choose Paladin, please. I'm begging you, choose Paladin. But if you pick Fighter, that's cool. Mathis would appreciate that. Choose Paladin. Massive. No. All right, we're good. Let's keep going. Let's keep going with it. Oh, please, for the love of all that is good and holy in this world, choose that. I'm going to add over here for all my fun little abilities. I like to add racial abilities up at top over here. Sorry, racial abilities, then background abilities, then class abilities. That's the tier I use for this area. So come back over here. We're going to choose racial as dark vision. And then also it's 60 feet. I don't need to write down the fact that it's going to be, that's right. I don't need to write down the fact that it's going to be black and white and in shadows or whatever. I have that stuff memorized. What is important though, is that with the half elf, which, did I have that up over here? I think I did. Is this half elf? Yeah. That I remember Fey ancestry. That's a super important one to not forget. So it's, you have advantage on saves against charms. So I'm literally down here. I'm going to put, Fey, ancestry, and it's just adverse charm. Okay. And then, no sleep. So it's adverse charm, no sleep. And that makes me happy. I know exactly what that means. Moving on. My background is going to be the rustic hospitality. We have already discussed what that is. Moving on. I'm going to add bullet points to that because I like bullet points. I always actually, I'll get them right now. This is literally what I do. Because I don't know how to do a bullet point on, really quickly on the, like, keyboard or whatever. So somebody feel free to totally yell at me, but literally every time I Google the word bullet point, and then I go and I paste it. That's right. I do this every time. Little fun fact about me. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Thieves' Cant. We're going to add this in here. I know what it does, so I'm not going to write down the details, but I almost forgot my bullet point. I know. Wow. Rip. So let's go down here. We're just going to add a bunch of bullet points. All right. Fey ancestry. Yeah, I spelled it wrong. There we go. Do the straw poll, do a better friend. Okay, cool. Thank you guys. Cunning action. So cunning action, I think I started talking about this when I didn't finish. Cunning action is amazing. This is what makes rogues like so incredible. The idea that you can use a bonus action to dash, disengage, or hide is insane. So dash means I can double move as a bonus action. Awesome. Disengage means I can run the fuck away as a bonus action. Awesome. But then also hide, so I can like pop off a couple shots, then hide immediately afterwards and scramble away while hiding. That's also incredible. So cunning action is an amazing thing. Again, I'm going to write it over here just to remember myself. But when I do this, all I do over here is I literally write DDH, and that reminds me of what it is I'm allowed to do with it. Now it's going to be for the archetype, which we had already chosen what the archetype was going to be. And that's going to be the first feature that we get. Over here under Waterborne, we said it's going to be fancy footwork. I do not have this memorized. So we're going to check this out for a bit. Oh, man. Hey, Maggie, by the way, totally awesome you reached out to Tan to fill in that last slot. Do you have any idea what he's playing? Or Tan, if you're in the chat, what are you playing? I have no idea what you're doing. Fancy footwork. During your turn, if you make a melee... That's right. No attacks of opportunity. So more or less, I'm Grommen. Well, Grommen gets disadvantage. I get to say no attacks of opportunity. So this is like, so I'm going to write fancy footwork, and I'm literally going to write, let's see here. That's funny. It keeps doing that to me. I'm going to write, mobile light. And I'll remember what that does. All right. Capital L, because, you know, we want to be wicked cool like the phone companies. Let's see. After that is going to be... We're going to skip the level adjustment stuff for a moment. Uncanny Dodge. Uncanny Dodge in 5e. What does this do for us? At 5th level, when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you may use your reaction to half that attack's damage. That's amazing. Starting at 5th level, when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to half that attack's damage. Now, that sounds OP to me. So I am going to whip out a book. And I'm going to check and make sure that that's the real writing, because I want to make sure that I'm not like, can I do this every round? Like, yeah, Maggie, I know you just hit me for 33 with that ogre, but sorry, Maggie, it's actually only 16. And then I pull some gray bullshit where I'm like, I get temp HP, I take FDR, I take half damage, and I'm just kidding. All right, Rogue. Bam. Let's double check this and make sure the phrasing is exactly the same. I don't want to mess around with this. Uncanny Dodge, starting at 5th level, you can use your reaction. That's unlimited. I can spam that shit. So long as I make my character so that I have no other, and it doesn't even say melee. I just have to see them. So long as I don't have any other reaction abilities, I can just spam Uncanny Dodge. I can just spam it. That's amazing. So I will be smart enough. Don't worry. I'll be smart enough to know that I have only one reaction around. I know this, but I will make sure I use it for the guy that seems the most devastating. Or just watch Maggie's face. I'm gonna literally have Maggie's face on this huge monitor just so I can just watch her facial expression. So when she attacks me, I'm gonna totally like try to like read her poker face there and be like, now, Maggie, now. I use it now this time so that she can't just like murder me. All right, here we go. Uncanny Dodge, half damage reaction. So Uncanny Dodge, react, half damn. Next up is going to be Evasion. Beginning at 7th level, you can nimbly dodge out of the way of certain area effects, such as a Red Dragon's Fiery Breath or an Ice Storm spell. When you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw, you take only half damage. You instead take no damage if you succeed the saving throw, and only half if you fail. That's improved Evasion from 3.5 or Pathfinder, all at once at 7th level. I love it. I'll take it. Absolutely Evasion. Evasion, and just how I used to say it forever ago, it was half or no. And then I don't get reliable talent, as amazing as it would be. I don't get reliable talent, so we're gonna have to go back over to what I get as a swashbuckler over here. Listen, all 3.5 was power game by numbers. I just have to say that all 3.5 was power game by numbers. The issue is that it became easier and it became both easier and more difficult as the game went on, because there's just so many splat books. And I hate to burst your bubbles, but 5e will do that as well. 5e is still new. It's in its infancy. You have to remember, like, 3.0 came out in 2000. We didn't get an update to that edition until 4 years later, and then we didn't get a garbage edition that everybody ignored and chose 3.5 or Pathfinder instead until 4 years after that. So we had 3rd edition for 8 years before 4th edition got ignored, and then 5th edition didn't come out for, like, another 6 years later. So we had 3rd edition effectively for 14 years. So with that many splat books thrown at it, obviously became super convoluted. 5th edition will do the same eventually. They're smarter this time. They had a better base. It will happen, though. Eventually it becomes top heavy and it topples over. But, okay. Totally forgot to add this to my 3rd level abilities. Add charisma to a knit. I'm totally just going to copy that word. I can't pronounce it. So, I'm just, you know what? I'm going to Google that. Let's Google that word and see if it shows a pronunciation for me. Really quickly, let's literally say pronounce, except they spell pronounce wrong. Let's see what this guy says.
Hi, Darren Gabbard here with your best course relationship. Or two, some value for Peter T. Mac imputed violent.
Okay, that's not what I was looking for. Nope, I just clicked on a random thing, so not what I was looking for. Yep, also not what I'm looking for. Waste of time. Let's keep going. So, add charisma to initiative saves, sneak attack when soloed. So, paste. Oop, I said paste. Add CHA to init. And then as a continuation, it's sneak attack when mano y mano. We'll just say solo. It's just sneak attack when solo. Yeah, you know what? Complete Arcane was a really good book. I have to say that Complete Arcane was a really good book. I actually like that book. I understand that things really went downhill there, but Complete Arcane was a really good book at its time because that was still technically 3.0. That was not 3.5, if I remember correctly. That was still in the maybe 2004, early 2004 that book was released. Complete Mage was, if you're working within the confines of what it is that you're dealing with, Complete Mage is amazing. Actually, fun fact, if you're playing 3.5 and you want to choose what spells you're going to play as any spellcaster, you only need 4 books. Player's Handbook, Player's Handbook 2, the Spell Compendium, and Complete Mage. Those 4 books are literally every spell that exists out of all of their books before or whatever that are still considered like canon or whatever in 3.5. So when you're playing 3.5, those are the 4 books you need. Everything else is splat, but alternate rules or whatever. But let's get back to what we were doing. Did I get something else? Panache, that's right. God, I am not going to be able to remember all of these things. Let me copy and paste it and then just sum it up really quickly. So, right here, we're going to put... Oh, that did not copy paste well. That did not copy paste well. Nope. Okay. Let's do this slightly differently. That went horrible. Let's see here. It's going to be charisma versus wisdom. So it's persuasion versus insight. And then what we're going to do is we are going to, let's see, it's either hostile equals attack 1 minute, for friendly equals charmed 1 minute. There we go. Yeah, sorry. Charmed for 1 minute. I was totally just in my head there for a second. My apologies. So Panache. We have that in there. I think this is all of our class features. Sans the ability score boosts. Okay. So I now have to come and ask you guys. I'm looking to the side because this is where my chat is. I have to ask you guys, what is it we're going to do for these things? Are we going straight 20 dexterity? Do we want to be the dex god? Do we want that to be the case? Are we going to oh, I just realized I'm also not on here. That's funny. Hi Look at that. Hey guys, hi. So funny, you can see me now. Oh, fail. All right, so are we going to go yeah, okay, you know what, Dreadscar, you were right. Go Dex. Be the Dex God. Okay, everybody. Good. Yep. Maggie's making fun of the fact that I'm a noob. Yep, and I even said noob, which I get made fun of for saying noob. So, all right, we're going to go Dex God. We're going to go 20 Dexterity. But that still leaves me with one more item. So, before we choose to increase my charisma and make me that much more charming, why don't we look over at what 5e's feats are? So, we're going to go 5e feats and thank the Lord for wikis. All right, let's see. Acrobat, increase your dexterity by 1. That has no benefit to me. I mean, I suppose I could like shuffle around some stats or whatever if I wanted to do something like that. Oh, I know, Maggie. That Paladin's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see. Alchemist, alert. I'm already getting +8s to initiative. The idea of a +13 to initiative, ooh, that sounds really good. And you can't be surprised while you're conscious. That almost sounds like I can always reduce their damage by half. Maggie, does this feat sound like I can always reduce their damage by half? I'll wait for you to respond while you think about that one. It sounds like I can always choose to use my Uncanny Dodge. That's what it sounds like. Moving on. Animal Handler, meh. Arcanist, Athlete, nah. Blade Master is a wicked cool one as a splat one. I love this one. I'm actually having my brother take it in one of the games I'm DMing. Bountiful Luck. When an ally you can see within 30 feet of... Oh, it's a halfling requirement. Brawny, Burglar. Charger, Crossbow. No. Defensive Duelist. While you were wielding a finessable weapon and you were proficient... Oh, this is kind of like... Use your reaction to add a proficiency bonus to AC. Useful? But I can just reduce it by half if they do hit me. My AC should already be pretty decent. Oh, yeah. I'm going Rogue, Maggie. Oh, Maggie, I'm going Rogue. Remember that. Remember, I'm going to be some shiesty mother effort, too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be stealing the rings out of the shop this time, okay? And I don't need no invisibility. I'm just that good. All right, so, dual wielder, not really worth it. Dual wielding is one of those overrated things. Ever since those Drist books came out, everybody wants to be a drow with 2 scimitars. Even 5e, you can feel Drist in 5e, not only because his picture is literally fucking in the core player's handbook, but scimitars are light weapons now. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Thanks, Drist. Thank you, Ari Salvatore. Appreciate it. Dragon Marks, that doesn't make sense for the world she's playing in. Dragon Fear, Dragon High, Dragon Wings. Dungeon Delver, Durable. I believe Grommen's taking this one eventually. Grommen's a god. Oh, man. Dwarf Resilience. We're definitely taking Dwarf Resilience. Definitely going to have to take that one. Definitely taking it because we want to make sure that dwarf is as tough as possible when fighting Mathis. When Mathis... You know what I'm saying. Let's see... Light and Finesse. Take Dragon Mark. I wish I could take Dragon Mark. You know what? You know what would be interesting? I could grab a couple spells. Ooh. I could actually grab a couple spells in the spell book because my stats are high enough. Fell-handed, Flail Mastery, Fate Transposition, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I'm scrolling past these because I know a lot of them are, and they're just not... They don't... Like, Healer. Really? Really going to stabilize people? I stab people. Anytime I think of a rapier, the first thing that comes to mind, I know some people think like Robin Hood or whatever. First thing that comes to mind for me is Captain Malcolm Reynolds. And he's like, you know, mercy is the mark of a great man. I guess I'm just a good man. I guess I'm okay. Like, oh God, that scene from Firefly is, one of my favorites. It's amazing. Okay. So Heavy Armor Mastery, Historian, Infernal, Inspiring Leader. I don't know what see me as me. Investigator. Ooh, you can Proficient Investigation or double if you already have it. Ooh, hey Maggie, quick question if you're still in chat. If I get Investigator and I already have expertise on it, does that mean I get triple on Investigation? Does that mean I get like a plus 12 on top of my intelligence on Investigation? You let me know. And you can search as a bonus action? Are you kidding me? That's incredible. Ooh, that's incredible. Magic Initiate's pretty good. Ritual Caster I'm going to avoid only because I'm going to leave that to whoever chooses to play Caster. Or maybe we're going to have a non-caster campaign, Sans the Paladin. I don't know what Tantus is playing. Tan, are you in chat right now? What are you playing? Or I'm going to actually ask over here. Oh, I guess this answers my question. He's casting Speak with Dead. We know what you're playing. Tantus is playing a Cleric. I guess so. All right, back to feats. Lightly Armored. Nope. Linguist. Nope. Ooh, Linguist. Nah. Lucky. Tantus is a Warlock. Okay, cool. Whoa. I already have double proficiency, Maggie. I already have double proficiency. So, I mean, I'm asking for triple proficiency. I mean, Maggie, triple proficiency, please? Please? All right. Magic Initiate is totally fiddling with that idea. I can totally grab Warlock and stomp on Tantus's toes just to be mean. That'd be fun. Be like, I can Eldritch Blast too. Let's see, Martial Adept. That'd be useful if you get more than one. A Master of Disguise, Medic. Oh man, I'm almost getting bored going through these. I'm like, ugh, are we done yet? Are we done yet? By the way, Dash. Yeah, never mind. That doesn't matter. This is just ignore. Terrain, moderately armored, mounted combat. I don't know. Are mounts going to be important in this? Naturalist, observant, +5 to wisdom. Oh, having that 23 passive perception. Oh my God, and my passive investigation. Oh my God, I think I found it. Oh my God, I actually think I found it. Okay, PHP occasionally proficiency circumstance proficiency bonus applies more should be multiplied more than once. Nevertheless, you add it only once, multiply it only once. How? Okay, rules was just thrown in my face, so I guess that the rules are thrown in my face to no. But the idea of a +5 to my passive investigation. My investigation right now is a 10. I would have a 25 passive investigation. Guys, I would have a 25 passive investigation and a passive perception of 23. I think I know what I want. I think if Maggie tries to pull any... I mean, DMs that use illusions are assholes, and it's complete bullshit. So I think if Maggie throws any illusions at us, I'll be able to immediately see through them because my investigation is going to be awesome. I walk into a crime scene, I'm like... I have the answer. No. I have the answer. Sorry, let me refill my scotch. we go. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go observant, and then I can fiddle with my stats for a second too. Oh no, oh yeah, 'cause I can make my wisdom. Oh, fiddling with my stats wouldn't really do anything for me. So the stat part of observant. Okay, let's keep going. Orcish Fury, perceptive, +1 to wisdom. You gain proficiency if you already have it. Blah blah blah. Lightly obscured. Blah blah blah. Performer, polearm master, prodigy. I don't know. I'm just really. I mean, I don't care about all of these. Like, oh, bonus action to steal from somebody or something. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. 3 more skills? For Christ's sakes, I already have so many. What would I do with 3 more? I suppose I'd be persuasive, athletic, and acrobatic. Oh, wait, did I add those? I did. Ooh. Okay. All right, we're coming to the end here. We're going to have to make some decisions here. All right. We're looking at skilled, because I would get 3 more +4s, which is amazing. We're looking at observant, because I would notice everything always, because I'm amazing at noticing everything always. And we're looking at magic initiate. While ritual caster was a wonderful suggestion, I don't like the idea of having to sit around and spend 10 minutes to cast a spell. I actually did with that with Gray, but it all depends on the DM style and how long we have to spend. The DM style with Splat, I actually only got to cast I think twice or 3 times throughout the entire 8 sessions I was there. And Maggie's doing a one-shot, so I don't want to have to put the pressure on her of having to allow me to. That makes no sense. So it all depends on DM style for whether or not that feat's even worth it. So I'm going to avoid that one. It's either Magic Initiate, Skilled, Observant, or sorry if this is dizzying as I scroll up super fast. I literally just look at things this fast. Or maybe Lucky. Because Lucky's such a bullshit feat, and it would be super douche for me to grab it. I think that's it. Those are my options, guys. And gals. Yeah, okay. All right, Observant sounds really good. Observant sounds good. Ooh, Skilled would help with Panache. Let me read Panache again. Oh, because of this persuasive aspect of it. That's true. You know what? You're so right. I almost feel as though whether or not I grab Skilled, I should make Persuasive a one that I'm doing. Yeah. Okay. Okay, why don't we make Persuasive 1 anyways, no matter what. Ooh, I need Stealth. Do I need Sleight of Hands? I'm not playing a standard rogue. I'm not a thief. I'm a swashbuckler. I'm a ladies' man, okay? I walk into the bar and they buy me drinks, okay? That's the way this works, okay? I don't care what day and age I live in, and I don't care what lifestyle I live. My teeth are always pearly white and perfectly straight. Okay, that just exists somehow in the fantasy world. So, I think I'm going to drop Sleight of Hand, and I'm going to pick this up. Oh, shit. Ollie, ban Maggie from the stream. Ban Maggie from the stream. Quick. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's do this. You made a really good opinion there. God, what is it? Memitim? I think it's Memitim. We're going to add Persuasion to one of my trained skills. We're going to get rid of Sleight of Hand because I don't care so much about it. It is a super important skill. Do we want to fiddle with what my expertises are because it's a class feature? Deception's wicked fun. Investigation I love. Perception I love. Stealth I love. Why don't we actually knock off Deception? Why don't we be a little less deceptive and a little more persuasive? I'm going to be more charming and less conniving. We're going to go that way because I'm a hero of the people. I'm not the pirate. Okay, we're going to do that. You brought up a really good point there. Thank you for correcting my mindset. I now have a +11 on a class feature. Here's to you. Awesome. Okay, so moving on. Let's see. That's going to knock... I think we're going to knock Skilled off because I don't care as much about the other skills. I don't care about being... Oh, I don't know. Acrobatics and athletics. I'll trust in the dice. Okay. Knock off Skilled. That leaves the other ones. I'm really thinking Observant. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking it's going to be Observant. I think... Yeah. Yeah, okay. Observant, Observant. Let's do this. Observant is what it's going to have to be. It's going to be Observant. I don't want to have to deal with the spells. Let's keep it simple. Let's go observant. All right. So +1 to intelligence or wisdom. Sadly, with the way I plotted my stats out, I made. I suppose I can make my because I don't care about strength. I can make my wisdom and I can make my intelligence a +1. I can be like, ooh, I got a 15. Ooh. I don't think there's anything I can do with my stats here. Some fiddling to make that +1 worth anything. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my strength at an 11 because I don't care so much about strength. I'm going to move my original 11 stat over here to wisdom. So that was original 11. And then I'm going to up it to the 12 from grabbing the observant feat. My 15 already went into dex to make it a 16. Then we added the 2 and the 2 to make it a 20. And charisma, we put a 14 there. So yeah, we're going to do it that way. All right, we're going to go observant. Yeah, let's do this. We're going to go observant. All right, so +5 to my wisdom, +5 to my investigation. That's for my passive for those. And I can also read lips. So we're going to say down here, we're going to add this feature right above here. Once again, I have no clue how to make a... So we're just going to copy and paste. And we're going to say, my apologies, observant, and just read lips. Cool. What's the DC for read lips? You know what? I don't care. Oh, there's no DC. I just automatically read lips. What? I'm just that good. I just need what languages. Okay, so +5. My passive perception and passive investigation are fucking amazing. I'm going to have to write those down here. Where can I write those? Let's write those over here. I'll put them right above my armor. Let's see. Passive... investigation. We're going to go, let's say, 10 + 10 + 5, a flipping 25. That's incredible. And passive perception, that is going to be 10 + 9 + 5 is a 24. Because I just upped my, that's amazing. It's a 24. Oh, God, I'm loving this. This is amazing. Oh, man. This is so much fun. Okay, this is great. So, fun fact: I super love having what are they called? Passive. So where is this down here? Where's my? Wrong one. Let's click this one right here. So I super love my. Oh, I'm signed out. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. We won't show this. Oh, let's just go back. I completely left what I was doing. So I super love having a super high perception. I was going to show you a character I made forever ago, literally based off of what's his face from Witcher. Sorry, what the hell's his name? You know his name. I made a character completely based off of him, and I went super high perception skills because he notices everything always. And I grabbed the observant fill, I grabbed the feat, I grabbed the alert feat, and all that stuff. I was of course a modified human, the alternate human there. Lots of fun, but it was going to take a pain for me to get logged in there, so maybe I'll do it in a second. I just realized there's no music. Hello, music. We need more music. There we go. All right. Now let's move on to what we're doing next. We're past all that fun stuff. Let's roll for HPs real quick. We automatically get 8 at first level, but we have to roll an additional 98. So we're literally down here just going to roll 98. Wish me luck. Oh man. Yeah. All right, wish me luck. Here we go. Ooh, that is so shitty. Oh, I got 3 1s and 2 2s. Oh my god, that is awful. These are some terrible. Oh my god. Okay. All right. That is awful. I think Maggie's making fun of me in chat. Okay, thanks, Maggie. All right, Tantus rolled better than me with his warlock? What? This is bullshit. No, come on. I demand a reroll, okay? I demand a reroll. Oh, this is bullshit. This is awful. Oh, why do stats hate me so much? And why do rolls hate me so much? No. I'll keep it where it is. Okay. Do you have the Luck Feet, Daleric? No, I do not. I grabbed Observant. Okay. Here we go. So 31 and 8 is 39. Plus, what's my con? 2 times 10 is 20. 59 health points. Then no reroll. Oh! Oh! Oh, Maggie. Oh, you're so mean to me. Oh, God. Yes, this is true. This is why I don't roll stats. Which, by the way, if you watch one of the videos I have up over on YouTube, I had showed how to, I think it was how to make a character, and I rolled stats twice, and holy shit, those stats are amazing. I totally wish I would be allowed to keep them, but oh well. So, all right, here we go. 59 health points. What is my armor going to be? Let's see. I want to grab this, read it over here real quick. Let's see, Maggie, what did you say we have for equipment? What class, race, Mathis? Not sure yet. There was talk. This is about Mathis. Not sure what Mathis is yet. There was talk of him being a werewolf with 7 dongs and 9 tails or something. But yeah, that was that's where we left off. That is all real stuff. Mathis literally requested to be a wolf man, not a werewolf, but a wolf man with 9 tails and 7. So, anything over here? Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. How much gold do we have? I don't see. Oh, you get 2 trinkets and 2 magic items, each under 1 gold. What? Under 1 gold piece combined? 1,000 gold piece combined? Okay. I'll just make sure that I buy legendary items in areas where they're super common. And then, technically speaking, they are like only 200 gold pieces each, and that's how I get all the items that I want. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so 59 HPs. That's how we're doing this. Moving on. Weapon, totally gonna be a rapier. It has to be a +1 rapier. We have to have it be +1. If we choose that not to be a magic item, that would be terrible. It's very foolish. We need to make sure we pierce through. DR if there happens to be any, or resistance, or whatever you want to call it in this version. So we are going to have the rapier that's +1, which is awesome. Let's see. What other magic item am I going to grab? You know, I'm going to leave this up to you guys. A lot of you guys know the magic items that are inside the DMG. I have 2 trinkets that I have to roll for. So I'm actually going to roll 5e trinket table. Here's the table. So we're going to roll 2d100. We're going to do it one at a time. Bam, 82. And, you know, for suspense purposes, we'll look at them one at a time. And then I'm going to leave it to you guys for what my other magic item is. Okay, so 82. Let's see here. A pewter spork. What? This can't be off of the this can't be off of the player's handbook. It can't be a pewter spork. It can't be. I refuse to believe that 82 is a pewter spork. I'm confirming this. That sounds ridiculous. I can't remember what page the trinkets are, so I'm just kind of flipping through and trying to find it at the moment. Please bear with me. So, God damn you, 5e, DMG. Let's see if there's an index. You know what books are awful? If you guys ever choose to play Fantasy Flight games, Star Wars, I can tell you right now that the books for that are absolutely atrocious. I mean, literally, there was one time where I read a rule 5 times to make sure I memorized it, to talk to Mathis about it, right? And after I read it 5 times, I literally walked away from my book and computer for like 5 or 6 minutes, came back, and it took me 10 minutes to find it again. They're designed so poorly. There's no index. There's barely a table of contents. Things are arranged poorly. There's no structure. It's awful. Trinkets. Let's see. Trinkets is 160 and 161. Here we go. All right. Trinkets 160 and 161. I want to confirm if this chart here is legit. I rolled, what was it? A 80 something. 82, I think it was. Confirm. 82. Okay. 82, right over here. No, it is half of a... Oh, that's funny. Tantus literally wrote it in chat over here. Half of the floor plan for a temple, castle, or some other structure. Okay. I have half of the floor plan for a... I'm literally going to copy and paste that from Tantus. Thank you, Tantus, if you are... thank you. And you know what? if you feel like, you know, you want to tell me what 78 is as well, I'll totally ooh. The are you kidding me? The Elemental Evil Temple, is that EOTE? That's no, isn't it TOT? Temple of Elemental Evil. Wait. TOET as opposed to EOTE? Am I crazy there? It's a Temple of Elemental Evil, right? I think it's Temple of Elemental Evil. Oh, well. Thanks, Tantus. I appreciate your assistance. We're going to go over here, and under equipment, I'm literally just going to put that down here because I always use this area over here as, like, junk area. And what is 78? It is an ornate scabbard that fits no blade you have found so far. Are you kidding me? Okay. Thank you for the ornate scabbard. I appreciate it. Super appreciated. I hope somebody else rolls, by the way. I hope somebody else rolls in 82 so we can have both halves of that map. That'd be incredible. Tantus did not do that. All right, guys. What are we doing for a magic item? Karma's a bitch. I already saw that earlier. Rapier buddies. Cool. Oh, he's got a rapier too. Tantus, you're not proficient with a rapier unless you're playing a hexblade. Are you playing a hexblade? I feel like you're playing a hexblade. Oil of slipperiness. Amulet of health. Ooh, but it's rare. Nope, she said it has to be cheap. It has to be cheap. Foreign. So far, the only advice I'm getting so far for an item is going to be, well, it looks like it's going to be the oil of slipperiness. Oh, no, there's dust of sneezing and choking. Ooh, dust of sneezing and choking. Okay. I see that there. Why don't we go dust of sneezing and choking or the pants? Yeah, he's going back to the blade. That makes sense. Okay. I guess oil of slipperiness, dust and you know, I'm gonna go with oil of slipperiness. I feel as though I'm gonna get myself into a bind that I otherwise would not be able to get myself out of. So oil of slipperiness it is. Over here under items, oil of slipperiness. I like that nobody said +1 armor. So we're gonna go with studded leather because why not? Studded leather is gonna give me a +3, give me the total of an 8. Ooh, not an 85. Total of an 18 AC, which is not bad in 5e. So studded leather, and obviously that leather is studded because hello. Obviously that leather is studded because something else here is studded. Let's see. God. All right. Personality traits, flaws, and everything. Let's see. Personality traits. One of them is going to be cocky as fuck. That is literally one of my 2 personality traits. And let's not forget to put our bullet points there because I'm super anal about having my bullet points. And what is another personality trait? What do you guys think would be charming? What other personality trait should I have? I think maybe, I don't know, I'll think about it for a second. Ideals. An ideal for myself. Well, you guys know the ideal, it's like under the soldier background or something like that. I think it's under the soldier background. It's like I never leave a friend behind, right? Well, mine is a little different. My ideal, the thing that I hold dear to myself is, well, it's that. I never leave. Oh. I forgot the word never. I never leave. I never. No, we're going to caps that. I never leave a lady. Oh, unsatisfied. What the hell just happened? I must have just pressed something and popped myself out of there. Never leave a lady unsatisfied. Never happens. Okay. All right, moving on from here. I never leave. And of course, it didn't want to save that part. Never leave a lady unsatisfied. All right. Almost a Freudian slip there. There we go. Copy and paste. And here we go. Bonds. Let's see. My bond is going to be... my bond is going to be... I don't know. I feel as though my bond is going to be upholding the name. What is my folk hero? My bond is going to be I never want people to be like I can't leave somebody hurt like what's the phrasing here? Somebody that's lesser. Ugh, that sounds so like haughty toddy, and this character is not genuinely that way. He's only that way on the surface. I never I can't turn down helping those in need. You know what I mean? Or I can't turn down those less fortunate. There we go. Yeah, must always aid those less fortunate. There we go. If I can spell fortunate. Must always aid those less fortunate. Flaws. You know what's kind of funny about flaws is I feel like we had already come up with one right here. And we're just going to kind of like copy and paste that. I'm cocky as fuck. That's a flaw of mine. Oh, man. Hey, and Maggie, if she's undead, and there's like a connection... There's like a thing. There's like a spark. I think, you know, she's a lady. Oh, sorry. Thinking all thunk-like. All right. I have a rapier. I'm proficient with a hand crossbow, so obviously I have one because, you know, Jarrell made them cool. Proficient in hand crossbow. I believe that's dexterity. I believe it does 1d4 damage. In 5th edition, I'm pretty sure its range is like 20-40. Somebody will yell at me in chat if that's wrong. 20-40. It is not magical. This is going to be piercing. I don't even know why I just did that. Anyways, I was right. Just pierce. Ammunitions, arrows, blah, blah, blah. All this stuff doesn't matter. It does do damage. Crit is going to be normal. So yay. Rapier. This is also pierce. So if Maggie's smart, she's going to have us fight a bunch of trees because they only do piercing damage, apparently. I would, you know what, Maggie? In that situation, I would define the spark as the spark of life. That's right. You see, what happened was, Maggie, this undead lady, you see, her and I, we had this connection. We met eyes across the room. We felt this bond between us, and I just needed to get closer, and so I made my way over there, you know, dancing one fine lass after another, until I just happened to be in her area, and that's when she approached me and she asked me for a dance, and as our hands touched, making our way to the dance floor, spark of life is what happened, Maggie, and for that one night, she was alive. Oh, from head to toe, she was alive. All right, so that was that. My character is going to be obnoxious. I think we're pretty good here. I don't need spells. I don't need anything. Background. We didn't write this in here. Folk hero. Folk hero. So speed is going to be 30 feet, except for when I feel like dashing. Oh, I don't have another personality trait. Oh man. Another personality trait. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to have to do it. Kind at heart. We're going to do that whole good old fashioned. You know, he's genuinely kind. He comes off as this cocky, obnoxious, but you know, he really just wants to help people. He really just wants to see them do well. I hear Tanta's rolling stuff in the background. What is he doing? He's making spells for himself. That's a crit on an Eldritch Blast. You know what? I'm gonna attack Tantus, and I hit. That's right, I hit, and I do 14 plus. Hey, Tantus, I just want to let you know that right there, right up in there, just 35 points of damage to you. What? You just dropped your concentration on your spell. I think this character's done. Can somebody remind me if I'm missing something? I think I have to start working on Mathis now. I think I'm done. Yeah. I think I'm 100% done with a character I have slippery stuff. I've got my HD is -2. Wello. That's HD is actually a 10. Total is actually a 10. Let's fix that right there. I think we're... Oh, Maggie's messing with me. Maggie. Grr. All right. I think I'm good. Okay. Oh, my alignment. Oh, I'm chaotic good. Okay, good point. I'm chaotic good. I have to be chaotic good. That makes sense for this one. Thank you for the heads up on the alignment. Subtle Other is 12 plus as opposed to 13 plus. Thanks for the heads up there. I don't know why was I thinking 13 plus? Yeah, so it's 12 plus, so that's 17. Am I proficient with bucklers or anything like that? I don't think I am. No. Even does my class give me any additional proficiencies? No. No. Swashbucklers and two-weapon fighting. Swashbucklers rely on good understanding of D&D rules and realize the potential of blah, blah, blah. When it comes to two-weapon fighting, other characters must use a bonus action to disengage when they want to, blah, blah, blah. That's funny. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Ladies and gents, I think we're good. Oh, extra language. Thank you, Maggie. Maggie, what is a pertinent language in this region? I'll let you get back to me on that one. What is a pertinent language in this region? Folk hero. I have my artisan tool. What is my artisan tool? I'm going to be Scrimshaw. That's right. I'm Scrimshaw. I'm totally going to do Scrimshaw. That's what's going to happen. I have no idea how to spell Scrimshaw. Apparently, I know how to spell Scrimshaw. Okay. I'm just going to leave it on intelligence for now. That's fine. I'm totally good at Scrimshaw. That's amazing. Oh, my name. Oh, my name. Okay, if any of you guys watch me on Derek Master, usually on Friday nights, I had a character that just, well, I liked this character. He was a cool character. You know, he's a good guy. And I think in honor of that character, oh, roll your history. Here you go, Maggie. I think in honor of that character, yeah, I'm going to do it. His name is Dane. His name is Dane! Oh my god, this is amazing! Oh my god, this is amazing. His name is Dane. But he needs a badass last name. And you know what? There's somebody I know out there that's super badass, that does some incredible stuff, and I just want to give that person a big shout out. His name is going to be Dane Allurant. That's right. His name is going to be Dane Allurant. That is my half-elf's name. Totally giving a shout-out to Ollie because he's incredible. He does some of the greatest art for me. I appreciate it. Dane Allurant, okay? Done. That is his name. Oh, it's there. It's there. And now you're married to it. Now you and Dane are synonymous with one another. You are linked for life. Here we go. Okay, this character is done, guys. This character is done. Should I be male or female? Oh, I'm male. I'm going male this time. He should be female. That way Mathis isn't the only one. Okay, so guys and gals, everybody out there, my character's done. Here we go. We're going to do a quick summary, and then we're going to go and make Mathis's character next. Here we go. We have a 10th level rogue. He is, in fact, a swashbuckler as his archetype. He is a 11 strength, 20 dex, 14 constitution, 14 intelligence, 12 wisdom, and a 16 charisma. He has some great stats. This man is a hero. In the sack. So let's see. He is a over-the-top, obnoxious, very, very fun-loving person. Loves to have a good drink. A healthy heaping of Otto in there without that evil twist. He genuinely just wants to help people out. What his background is, where he comes from, who knows? Maybe he's from a good upbringing. Maybe he's from a shitty one. Who knows? That stuff doesn't matter. Maybe we'll discover during the session. But he is done. Here he is. He's a swashbuckler. He's great. I'm loving it. I think tonight when I go to bed, I'm going to put on Princess Bride in the background and fall asleep to it, just so I can kind of like get in the mood. You know what I mean? My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Hello! My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Hello! You get the point. All right. Ollie, please, what was the tally up for Mathis's character? While I look up his stats, what was the tally up for Mathis's character? What is he playing? Let's do this. Oh, yeah. Good call. Change up my passive perception, and then I'll go over there. Passive perception. Oh, nope. You can't do it over here. You have to actually do it over here. And it's custom. Where's my passive perception? I get an additional +5. It's actually right there. And thanks for the heads up on that one. So I have the 24. I actually can remove it from here in my character sheet, which it didn't save because apparently something went wrong at some point in time. But that's okay. We'll fix it right now. And my passive investigation of 25. Oh, passive Man, I do not like this keyboard. I do not like this keyboard at all. I really should get a different keyboard. This is for my PC. It's a wireless keyboard, which is super nice because I can literally take this thing and just kind of like put it away when I don't need it because I'm usually on my Mac. But, oh man, I really should replace this keyboard. It's just awful. All right, my other language. All right, only 7 people voted, and it's Paladin 4. There we go. That's going to be a Paladin. So here we are. Maggie, to answer the question, what does he look like? Maggie's asking what Dane looks like. You know what? I think I have an answer to that question. You know what I'm going to do to answer that question? I'm going to go over here and try to not YouTube. Let's go. Annoying. Here we go. Twitch.tv. We're going to go on to my own Twitch channel. That's right. And we're going to see ourselves for a second. Oh, hello, me's Google searching. Hey, how you doing? And we're going to go over here to where we have our journal. Oh, no, that's not the one. Bad Scott. Bad Scott. We're going to go over here where we have our journal. And we're going to scroll down. And that's what Dane looks like. That is exactly what Dane looks like. That is the perfect image I'm going to use right there. This is Dane. Because once again, he is named Dane Allurant. So it's only super appropriate that I use a piece of Ollie's art right there to represent it. This is my character right here. Dane Allurant. He's beautiful, isn't he? He's so beautiful. Loving him. Loving him. This is happening. Okay.